Hi, this is Roger Kunze, and this is another great Roger's Idea episode. And I hope that you guys know what I'm talking about when I say Merle Haggard. This is my idea of Merle Haggard, and I want to talk to you about Merle Haggard and why we should need a movie. Okay, after this message, thank you. Hello, I'm talking to people probably my generation or older who knows or remembers Merle Haggard. Now, I wanted to get the Merle Haggard video out while Merle Haggard was still alive. I wanted him to be honored like he should be. I got a lot of respect for Merle Haggard, a lot of respect. I'm a huge fan. My daddy listened to Merle Haggard when I was a kid, and then I followed his footsteps. When I became an adult, I had my Merle Haggard CDs. My daddy listened to Merle Haggard on eight-track tape and records. I listened to Merle Haggard on CDs and MP3s. And I'm sure that other people probably listen to Merle Haggard on video stream. But who was Merle Haggard? Well, Merle Haggard was a great country music artist. He was a great songwriter, a great storyteller, and a great singer and a great performer, and an awesome guitarist. That's another thing. People don't talk about his guitar playing enough. The man was like 80 or something like that. And he was still, with his fingers, he was still just picking. Yeah, it was just amazing. I think it's time for a Merle Haggard movie. It's time. It really is time. I mean, Elvis Presley got his movie, with Kurt Russell in it, in the 1980 or 1979 movie. Came shortly after Elvis Presley's death. Okay? Elvis Presley deserved a movie. I mean, he came from nothing into the king of rock and roll. Yes, it's a great story to tell, a great movie. I totally agree with it. I'm a big Elvis Presley fan. Okay. Johnny Cash walked the line with Phoenix, playing Johnny Cash. A great movie, great story. Johnny Cash, he came from a poor background and became the Man in Black and a country legend. Okay. Well, Merle Haggard, in my opinion, beats both of them. Okay? Think about it. Merle Haggard was the man. Merle Haggard, what he did, a lot of people don't know this, but he grew up in a some kind of made up house in Bakersfield, California. His daddy worked hard, and his daddy died at a very young. When he was very young, his dad died. Okay, he didn't have a man figure, and Mama tried to raise him better. Mama tried to raise him the best way she knew how, but there was no man. And so Merle Haggard went off on the wrong path. He got busted for Grand Theft Auto, robbing, stealing cars. And then he kept on breaking out of county jails. He was just a juvie. He was breaking out of jails. And so he went to the big house, okay, and to adult prison because he kept breaking out. And there was no separation there or nothing. So he was with the murderers and rapists. Here it is, 17-year-old kid in for robbing, taking a car. He's in with the 30, 40-year-olds who are hardened criminals. Because back then there was no separation of the two. They just threw him in there. Okay? But what I'm trying to say is Merle Haggard went from that, to a country legend himself. but there's not a whole lot of documentary that I know of how you did that. I mean, I really like to know. I really love to have a story about Merle Haggard. I think the Haggard family, the Haggard estate, whoever makes the decisions, I just want to ask you, as a fan, and out of respect to Merle, can we have a movie, please? That's my appeal to you guys. I'd love to have a movie about Merle. Maybe Merle put in his will not to have a movie about him. I don't know, because Merle was a religious man. So I know a little bit about him, but I don't know a whole lot. And the reason, what I know about Merle is I've seen his interviews on YouTube and other places, and growing up. That's all I know about Merle. I don't know straight, how he came from a maximum security prison to the king, not king of, well, in my opinion, he is king of music, but to one of the great legends of country music of all time. How do you do that? I don't know. And I'm sure there's other fans out there who would like to see a Merle Haggard movie, because I think his story is greater and more impressive than Johnny Cash and Elvis Presley. I don't know what else to say about it. But I think it's time for a movie. And Merle Haggard Estate, think about making a movie about Merle. And if not, could you come out and tell us why you can't make a movie about Merle? I'd like to know. I really would like to know. All right. Well, enough of that. But God bless, and God bless and rest Merle Haggard's soul. And I hope his music lives on forever. In my heart, it will until the day I'm in the ground. Because I love Mama Tried. Mama Tried was one of my favorites. Mama tried to raise me better, but me I denied. And the ladies only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. I love that song. And the warden led a prisoner down the hallway to his doom. And I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest. We're not back in love by Monday. Yeah. God, I can go on and on. Oh, yeah, the fighting side of me. That's my national anthem, because I'm a veteran. I served in many combat zones. Yes, I didn't even go. My first combat zone was in Panama Just Cause. That was my first combat experience. And then, of course, from Panama up to the present, I was in every single combat situation. Up to 2008. I retired in 08. Put it that way. It's been 12 years since I've been in. But anyway, where did I come up with that? I don't know. I'm just rambling, tell you my thoughts. And I hope you like it. But thanks for listening. This is Roger Ideas, and you have a great day.